What up? Happy Friday to everybody. How's everybody doing? This month has flown by. Yeah, I like it. I feel like, you know, when it's like something like this, it helps like bring good energy to the stream. This is good energy music right here. And this is just game music right now. This is just game music. But today we got something a little bit different. I remember asking during one of my live streams if you guys wanted me to start covering some of the Star Citizen news and development, and you guys overwhelmingly said yes. So Inside Star Citizen is back, and today we're going to be taking a look at some Inside Star Citizen. I mean, what else should we be doing right now, you know? And we got the Lorville redo. Yeah, I think this should be pretty good. I do want the chat to get a little bit more full. Always got to be real about it. Always got to be realistic in your approach. And we're also going to get on the PTU and do what we do. Let's get some more people in chat here. And if you guys have any other content you want me to check out, I guess today would be kind of the day to do that. You know what? Let me do something real quick. Something that I haven't done in a while. Just give me 1 second. Making an attempt to get my camera working and see if it wants to cooperate with me today. And no, my camera does not want to cooperate. Enough of me trying to get this camera to work. Let's get into this Inside Star Citizen.
It's a new year, and like every new year before it, here at CIG, January is a time of planning, of summits, of getting together and looking back at how the plans and activities of last year went to revise and inform the direction and processes of the one ahead. And to do so, all while still working diligently on Alpha 3.18, Star Citizen's biggest patch since 2017, one that will serve as future foundation for the persistent universe's development going forward And to say it's a busy time in the studios at this moment would be an understatement. But it's also an opportunity for ISC to stretch its legs a bit like we always do. Maybe try a few new things here and there to take advantage of the first real big series of internal gatherings we've been able to have since the pandemic began, and continue to look at as many aspects of video game development as we can, while always doing our best to not get in the way of that very same development. And I'm sure the editors will tell me that was my longest single run-on sentence in ISC history. So this quarter, we can look forward to seeing a few teams that we haven't seen in a while, meet some that are newly formed for the needs of this new year, continue to look farther forward than usual with our Journey to 4.0 specials, and of course, continue to look at work currently in progress for the next quarterly release, which is where we're going to start this week. Now, while Alpha 3.18 is still working its way through.
Look, I like this guy, but I think someone of the fair sex would be nice. Just saying. So you saying you would like a woman doing this, or what?
PTU, let's jump ahead to a little of what's on its way for Alpha 3.19 after that, where during...
Could you imagine if I was doing this? I'd be like, shut up, stop complaining, you little children. There are more important things in the world. Beware your first world privilege. You get an awesome video game. Some people in the world don't have running water. Be patient. Sexy does sell. It does. As long as it's not Frosk, we're good. As long as they don't hire Frost Skurin from G4, we're good.
During a recent environment team summit here in the UK, we asked visiting members from our Montreal studio to discuss the next evolution of crashed derelicts making their way into the persistent universe, including new variations to existing favorites in multiple stages of decay, and the addition of modular habitation units that will soon allow for the continued creation of new mission locations from the tiniest of barracks to the most impressive of shantytowns.
It's 319 derelicts. Okay, I like what I'm seeing.
Derelicts are important because it's adding content, enriching the experience for the player. It's like telling a story as well as the actual piece of a derelict that's there.
The derelicts who are in the game right now are super nice. I'm super happy about them. We have really nice shapes. We can really feel the scale. When we walk, we can see how big they are.
They're impressive from a distance. The rustic feel, the abandonedness, these big, enormous, impressive shapes and silhouettes that you get to explore.
Having all the vegetation growing.
I think we need like a derelict city. Forget like an outpost. We need a city that's made of like derelicts. Like there's like a big battle that happened, and there's all these crash ships, and now these crash ships have been repurposed into like its own city. We need a derelict city. That's what I think.
Up on them, bring really a second life, and it's super interesting to see that bring kind of adventure side of all those things, a mysterious side.
Indiana Jones kind of style, this exploring, discovering. There's a variety for players like to
they had some wires
adventure side of all those things, a mysterious side.
Indiana Jones kind of style, this exploring.
This looks pretty sketch right here. I don't know about having these wires running like this. It looks pretty sketch, but I guess it's a derelict site, right?
Discovering. There's a variety for players like to experience, to go back, revisit, and enjoy the derelict.
I think we can improve the speed to create those because they are really big location. We need to have a lot of artists working on those because it's really a huge amount of work to work on those one, and we want to create 100 of them everywhere on different planets and moons.
Adding more of the because we have like OCs, so like dressing them up immediately instead of hand placing all the rocks, the foliage, and all the like visual elements separately by hand. We should make actually like nicer modules that are already like pre-assembled and like most of the stuff is already contained in it. So that way we can like deploy it, spend a bit more time on detailing, just an extra pass, an extra level of depth to the art.
So that's good. So they're making their tech to where, it's like pre-made. All I have to do is like go and assemble it. I like this. This is gonna help them, you know, make shit quicker. Can you apply this to your ships though? Can you apply this technology with your ships? So like, you know, like Crusader, like Drake, like all of these ships have like their own like kind of like core design elements that they don't have to go and like recreate by hand every single time to make the ship building process a little bit faster. You know, I would like to see them implement this in other places.
What I like the most on the new ship we did, we create a deeper story about those crash sites. With the Star Runner crashing on the planet and having the 600i just crashing on the mountain just by, we can just think about maybe they got a fight on the sky and
I like those ideas, Griff. I like those ideas a lot.
just they get hit and the boat get crashed just by themselves.
We really set out to add different variations of age to our ships. So we have like the freshly crashed ships, the older ones that the planet overgrown over, and we have the very like derelicts as like just a skeleton of the ship that's remaining. Really just the frame of the actual ship that's just abandoned.
I'm pretty sure they would implement something like that in the future once they have like all these settlements built out into the game and everything. I could see them doing something like that.
And then rusted out.
The first ages of the derelict crash site is the fire one. That's mean it's when the ship just crashed, it's still on fire. We still have power in it. We still have sparks. The second age is crash. So that's mean the ship is crashed there, but maybe just a week after that. So no fire, no smoke anymore, no power inside the ship, no sparks. The third age is the biome. It's overgrown. It's when the biome just take its place back. We're going to have more sand on it. We have more dirt. We have grass. Going to have leaves and vine growing up on it.
The fourth version is the paint's been worn off. It's been in the sun for an extended period of time. It's scratched up. It's a lot of rust that's been overgrown. It's been scavenged. People have visited the ship and it's missing pieces, panels. So a lot of wires are hanging. It's been used. It's been harvested basically. And I'm really excited about the derelict habs that we'll be adding to them. We're looking at a library of habs.
Those are all very good ideas, Scar. I like that. I like that a lot.
To create these little settlements.
We create those library because we want to reuse all those hubs on different ship and create the different stories and depth about why that ship is there and who is going to live around.
The designs are very good.
We have like interiors. We have some that is just for like sheltering from the sun and the harsh conditions of the planet. We have some that's just for like for sleeping. Ooh, there's some that have like little bars, little setups inside. People can eat, can meet up. Some other ones are just for like electricity generation. We have solar panels on some of them.
When people find those ships, they kind of salvage them, so they took part and kind of create some kind of habitation because they want to live around those crash sites to be able to protect themselves for the weather.
These little mini camps, basically, that people can go and explore. These can be added to the new derelicts, but also to the old ones as well. We made them pretty flexible in terms of look, because we can change up the wear and tear on these things, so we can add different ages to them. We can make them look extra rusty, or we can look like pretty much brand new, like they just scavenged the ship and made these little huts out of the panels and stuff. The purpose is to have a multi-use, multi-ages, different environments that they can suit into either snow.
Now here is something that I'm thinking right now, and hopefully I can convey this in a way that makes sense. So they said they have different ages for their derelict sites, right? So could they potentially make it to where you can like get like a derelict site, right? Like you want to build your own base, and you use derelict parts, and they give you like, okay, you have the fresh derelict stuff, but over time these derelict sites, they deteriorate over time. And you have to like upkeep them, right? You have to kind of like put a little paint on them, you know, keep them up and stuff like that. Otherwise, you know, you're gonna get holes in your habitation and things like that. So I hope what I'm saying right now is kind of you know, it's kind of like making sense, I guess. I hope what I'm saying right now is like is coming through in a way that you guys can understand like what I'm visualizing in my head as far as like the future of the game, because it's one thing to like have these derelict sites and all this stuff, but if they're gonna make this game, you know, that survival aspect of this game, I think that upkeep of your derelict post needs to be a thing. And that, just like you said, that can generate real crafting and real manufacturing, like base upkeep. Yeah, you got to upkeep your stuff. You know, even though it's derelict and it's already broken and busted, you're still gonna have to come through and like, you know, weld up some spots and, you know, do things like that. I think those kind of things added into the mix eventually, when they get all the baseline parts of their tech working, would be very fun, very cool, and very engaging. Because now it's like, okay, I just can't make a base. You know, now I need to go in and I need to make sure that my base is upkept, just like in real life.
Sand environments, different weather into the jungle. Like it's a multi-purpose habs library that, yeah, it's just increase our speed and everything.
So the idea was to finish our library in the last years. So now with the next mandate, with the next delivery crash, we'll be able to create all those shantytown everywhere on different planets. So that will bring more gameplay and more opportunity to the player to just go around and visit them.
And if there's one constant in game development, that's change. Or in this case, the continuing iteration by a dedicated team to populate the planets and moons of Stanton and Pyro with not only the derelicts and shantytowns that we saw, but our landing zones like Lorville. Now, we first spoke of the upcoming changes to Lorville in a Journey to 4.0 segment at CitizenCon 2952. But while we had the folks in town, we thought it'd be worth checking in on the team's progress while they were here. Progress that's, quite frankly, going so well, we're starting to think this new version of our oldest landing zone might just arrive a little sooner than expected.
Okay, let's check out Lorville. Let's see what
Since
they
the
got.
last time we talked about Lorville 2.0, a lot of things have changed. It has evolved. The key element that changed is the detail level of all the elements, and I explicitly like to mention the buildings.
Another thought. Other systems added. Make one of these derelicts filled with cannibal raiders, like far out ones away from civilization. That could be a thing too. Organ harvesters, things like that. That could definitely be a thing.
So there's details that really enhances the building believability. All the industrial outskirts really give the impression of a scale of the city. It will be iconic. Our materials are much more closer to a final look. We were going to a path of adding more tints and variety in color to the buildings and the surrounding structures, as well adding a lot of emissives throughout the city, and that gives like a good impression of the day and the night cycle. The branding is very Hurston family centric, like they're very brutalist in a way, and yeah, it will be iconic. The process of going from first pass into final, sometimes we have to break a bit of stuff because as we're finding out the correct scale of the buildings, validate how it looks and how it works together, and we realize certain things need to be aligned differently. You have to go into and remove some buildings or rearrange some neighborhoods to make them fit together in a more cohesive way. There's things beyond like the new buildings. There's new pathways, there's the trenches, there's some tunnels as well, going into like those pyramid shapes that comes from Eric's concept, and we've added tunnels to those. There's cranes, and they create an opportunity to fly under them, flowing from the outside of the city to the inside and pipeline.
I haven't been saying anything. I just been sitting here watching it and enjoying it. I'm really liking this new Lorville loadout. It looks good.
And there's a way of finding your
But one thing that I really hope that they change about Lorville is like navigating Lorville is like very confusing. I really hope that they've straightened that kind of stuff out, because Lorville is a cool place to start because it's like central. It's like in between everything, and it's the closest planet to the sun. But at the same time, it's also very confusing to kind of like navigate. So I hope they've fixed that and it's not nearly as confusing.
way into Lorville with all these things that we've added, and it has like a really fun structure, easy ways to find where you're at. We're adding more landing pads, especially on the building rooftops. They create opportunities for gameplay, for pickup missions, and for the future of building interiors as well.
Yeah, hopefully at some point in this game we get actual walkable cities, like on the planets that actually have atmosphere, where you don't need a helmet to walk around. That we get actual like cities that we can walk around. Like I just think that will bring so much more life to the game, and it will feel like the game is actually progressing, because right now everything is kind of like contained in these I guess like corridors. Like there's only certain places that you can go. But once we have the cities wide open, you can go explore different parts of the cities, different areas of each city. I think it's going to be so much better for the game, and it's going to give people more things to do. And also, you could have certain parts of the cities that don't have armistice. So there are certain parts of the city where you can get a little bit messed up. Things get a little bit out of pocket. So I look forward to the eventuality of these things into the game. As long as there's double weenie street vendors, double glizzy for the win.
Or just simple mission types of stuff to do on the rooftops. The city is quite expanded, so it's extending much further in terms of like the industrial areas that we're adding to the outreach of the city, the outskirts. They feel like they have a purpose. They have like quarries, they have like the pipelines, they have like industry or manufacturing. They lead up to the city. It feels functional. There's like smokestacks, activity going on with cranes, and it makes like a fun layout. We've experimented with moving L19 or the CBD or the spaceport in relationship to each other. In the end, we barely moved them. Only moved like the spaceport slightly, like a few hundred meters. That's not a lot in the whole scale of the city. What you'll see from the vistas from those places is going to be really a big positive change, I think. And it's still something we're tweaking and working on, because we really want to make those work like key shots, basically, for those vistas.
One thing I hope they fixed is like all these fake reflections that are in the glass right here. I hope they can put like real reflections in. That way I don't feel like I'm a vampire. I don't feel like, I look in this game and I'm just like a soulless being. I want to look into a glass and know that I'm actually there. You know what I'm saying? I want to know that I'm actually alive in the game. I don't want to feel soulless. So hopefully we have some real reflections in this glass, and these are just not sticker reflections. Because that is kind of annoying, especially at a game at this point. I know it's an alpha, I'll give them that, but we need real reflections in the glass.
Travel through the city is not changing, other than the fact that the transit to the gates will be a bit extended, but the view from the transit will be a lot different in a good way, less repeated. You feel more like you're in a real city, and will take like a special care along like the path of the train.
If they really wanted to show off like the view of the city in the train, I think they should have updated that train to be more like the one on Microtech, the one where you can just look out and it's like has the panoramic views, and you could just see the city, and you're just like taken back by the expansiveness of like what's there. You know what I'm saying? Because I think like with the Lorville ones, you don't really get to see much because the windows are kind of small. You know, I think they should have made those windows on the train a little bit bigger. That way we can, you know, see more of the city.
The key to changing Lorville is the opportunity to have like a whole city built to scale, so that we can fly in and there's no zones that are blocked to the player. Different viewpoints throughout the city where we can land, and it's preparing also the ground for the future updates like the building interiors, because the original buildings in Lorville were much too small to have buildings and building interiors in the future. And you're gonna hear more about the building interiors in a few weeks.
Yes, please hit the like button. That helps the channel grow. I would also say that this is a good point to make a segue into, if you want to, not mandatory, but if you want to, you can join the channel, become a member. That also helps the channel grow. It helps me produce videos, and all the money that I make for Star Citizen, I literally put back into Star Citizen, into buying chips and things. And so we can all explore the verse together. Okay, so make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and not mandatory, but much appreciated if you will become a member.
So, what did we learn this week? Well, we learned that the crashed derelict system is continuing to evolve as more and more locations are added to the standard system in the upcoming Alpha 3.19. That progress on the new Lorville isn't just looking great and coming along fast, it's also in preparation for its own next evolution that includes building interiors, which, as Maxime said, we'll be discussing in just a couple weeks. And overall, this week is a reminder that iteration is at the heart of any game's development, and that while the new and shiny will always get the most attention, it's just as important to continue maturing what's come before to ensure the better after. And as for the right now and Alpha 3.18, well, that's still going through its paces on our public test universe. But you should keep an eye on the robertspaceindustries.com website and socials for when this huge mammer jammer of a patch takes its next big step. And while we're all waiting, stop leaving all those crashed spaceships littered around all the new racetracks. We didn't add persistence just to let you all make messes. Well, some of us might have.
So I'm thinking with the building interiors that we're going to start seeing some missions on Lorville, which would be great because the Orison platform missions, like it's a cool thing they're introducing to the game, but I just think that that thing is too spread out. If we can get some missions like out here on Lorville and some buildings that's not so far away from everything, I think that's going to be a lot more fun and engaging for the people. And also, a lot of people like Lorville, so I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be good. And if you don't want all these ship crashes around the racetracks, just make it to where, you know, the ships will deteriorate a little bit faster around racetracks. I mean, that's a simple fix, right? But that's going to be all for this one, for this video. You guys have got any other videos you guys want me to watch? Yeah, the platforms are really far apart. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of the platforms, like you spend more time traveling to a platform than you would in quantum travel going somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, yeah, put the link in there. I'll pull it up. Script Kid? Is it Star Citizen stuff or what? Voidy vids. This dude makes some of the best videos. Like, his stuff is hilarious. I love watching Voidy vids.
Welcome, I'm Void Dude, and we're back on the Star Citizen 3.18 PTU, which is basically a f***ed up alternate dimension of the verse, where Tim the Taxman has been gender swapped to Tia the Taxwoman, and everything is broken and nothing works, so it's basically the exact same as 3.17.0my5, what the actual f***. Except Tim really is Tia the Taxwoman in this dystopian mirror dimension of our ludicrous space game. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, then you should check out part 1 of this series, because it's considered compulsory watching to continue with this video, even though nothing in that video actually relates to this video, and this is just a shameless move to boost the views of an older Voidy vid to maximize its value to the channel. So sue me, let's begin. We're at August Dunlo Space Station now, enjoying a fresh PTU build for the 28th time, and it's just like Tia the Taxwoman to enjoy the sublime serenity of Orison after Tim the Taxman fought so bravely during the Siege of Orison to maintain the peace of these floating utopian science fiction platforms.
Like, I wish I was this funny to make videos like this, guys. I really wish I could, but I'm just not
that make
that
no
funny.
sense if you think about them too hard.
This guy's gonna have a great. This channel's gonna be really good. Give this guy another year.
I hear literally anyone actually invested in this channel ask, you said that Star Citizen 3.18 PTU was a fucked up alternate dimension of the verse. How would Tim's past efforts during the Siege of Orison have any impact on this version of the time continuum line of the verse? To which I say, STFU, random majestic viewers, this is my script, not the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and like the writer of literally any episode of Star Trek, I will remain as inconsistent as I damn well please. Instead of committing tax fraud on behalf of Crusader Industries, Tia the Taxwoman works for Crusader Securities at Security Post Jumptown as an upstanding chartered accountant by day and a plucky anything for a buck ragtag mercenary by night. It's an alternate PTU dimension where everyone's evil after all. How original.
The agony booth is a most effective means of discipline.
Tia the Taxwoman commutes to work in a Drake Corsair, and as you know, all good ships have a name, so she decided to call this one Regret.
Yeah, we'll check it out next.
It's just another day in the office of the grimdark alternate future of the verse, as Tia has accepted a contract to urgently retake her place of work from dangerous player criminals who no doubt wish to murder her boss and break into the evidence locker to get their hands on sweet contraband like maize and maize-adjacent product. Oh no, it looks like the insurgents got Jeff. How unfortunate. I heard his last untimely death to player criminals was super traumatic, and thus the Ibrahim Sphere consciousness recall echo so intense that if anything happened to him again, the 3D human clone printer at Orison General might not be able to reinsert his consciousness. GGGF, I guess. If you have no idea what an Ibrahim Sphere is, then you should check out the Astropub links in the description for more incredible Star Citizen lore and discussions. I roasted this wholesome man in my Voidy Vids Christmas special and got my information completely wrong about which ship he actually hates so much. To all my viewers, I apologize for the inconsistency, and to Paul Berserker 01 Redeemer Man Shelley, I'm so sorry.
My community knows I hate that shit.
Tia the Taxwoman then runs into her boss, and I wasn't quite sure how to fit this next character plot motivator into my script, so I asked everyone's new
Yeah, this dude's great. I love his content. I just absolutely love it. I actually think I commented on this. There's my content. LOL. Just lol.
Friendly AI, ChatGPT, to help me figure it out.
Writing and promoting violence, harassment, or illegal activities is not acceptable.
Oh well, never mind. This Tia the Taxwoman storyline, it's time for this Voidy dude to get some damn Voidy maize and or maize adjacent product, because I'm not sure what actually gets dispensed in this new, actually dynamic, ludicrous space game player driven.
I viewed it already, but I've watched this video a few times already. Like, I've watched this video, I think, at least 3 or 4 times, just because it's so funny. It's so good.
An event. Because we like to wing things on this channel, and I totally forgot, I neglected to take down the nearby comm array, we can now hear the station's defense turrets opening fire, and I probably have no more regrets. Tia the Taxwoman's ex-superior's iPad gives us the code to initiate the Jumptown part of the security post Jumptown, and it's time to get to work.
Chris, dude, you.
I decide to start clearing my crime stats and realize I actually have a semi-functional brain and should try adding a 0 at the beginning of the code.
Gotta love it. This is actually one game where the FPS against NPCs actually frightens me, because you never know like how they're gonna kill you. You just never know like how you're going to die in Star Citizen. It's wild.
Let's be honest, smooth brain gameplay like this is why you clicked on this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is just not feasible. Regular viewers will know that Jumptown is my favorite event in Star Citizen, and it's been quite some time since I've been able to wrangle the hallucination-inducing substance of the gods into 6 space holy prophets. It is incredibly cool that we can now just have this mini Jumptown that we can essentially activate whenever we want. I just hope the profits are worth it. It's really disappointing that you cannot track to the maze directly from the dispenser. Someone should totally log a bug report on the issue council.
I love this. Taking drugs, clearing crime stats. What a day.
What the hell is this? More milk. Oh, actual maze. Since I have no more regrets, I'm not sure how I'm going to transfer and sell this haul of culturally diverse maze and contraband, but I place my faith in Chris Roberts, and perhaps thanks to persistent entities.
Faith in Christ Roberts. You know, we gotta correct him. It's Christ Roberts, not Chris Roberts. Christ Roberts. All right.
Streaming,
Gotta
an
get it
abandoned
right.
ship will hopefully be nearby.
That no scope.
I can hear you thinking, what the actual void, dude? Why did you let that NPC, who evidently doesn't need to turn around to fire it?
I could do comedy too, but like my comedy is better like when I don't plan it out. You know what I'm saying? My comedy is better like when it's off the cuff. Like if I try to write something funny, it's probably not gonna be funny.
You so unceremoniously delete you from the game like that, to which I respond, handsome viewer / reacting content creator, earlier I had the mission to freely trespass around SPK and cleared my crime stat. I genuinely wanted to see if they would treat me as a friendly even though the time had run out. Also, I did not want to amass another level 4 homicidal tier crime stat. Oh well, never mind. I'm just kidding, the adventure never stops. I will solo security post Jumptown even if it kills me, regardless of the fact that I'm already dead.
You were incapacitated during your wrongs.
This is how it goes. 30Ks.
Attention towards the front gates.
We're going back to security post Jumptown again, but this time I'm going to uncharacteristically over-prepare for any possible scenario. I will successfully solo this bitch of a truly dynamic ludicrous space game event and exercise my birthright of acquiring and selling illicit product for YouTube views, I mean 6 space holy profits. We're in a new Drake Interplanetary Corsair now, and as you know, all good ships have a name, so in an attempt to create unnecessarily transparent foreshadowing, I decided to call this one Oh Hectic Soft Death Rules Dude. Like the true professional I am, I forgot to record my approach to this comm array, but as we tractor our way towards its vulnerable interior like some sort of science fiction version of Spider-Man, allow me to advise you handsome viewers that you can safely park your ship between the solar panels behind the dual turrets mounted on either strut for a safe entry point. I haven't come anywhere near a comm array since whatever patch introduced them, and fellow Star Citizen, friend of the channel and known philanthropist It's Not Fair, advised me the other day that the safe zone existed. Remember, it's not fair. We make our approach to security post Jamtown and nothing can stop us because I watched Salty Mike's The Ultimate Security Post Courier Guide on YouTube, link in the description.
Now the approach is the same. If you're welcomed at the station, feel free to land on the pads. If not, parking under the largest two pads is the only safe place from the turrets.
Thank you, Mike, you're an absolute gem. I just wonder, how do I tell which pad is larger from the approach angle and the distance?
This is great. This is so good.
Oh heck, Tech, soft death fucking rules, dude. A Vulcan from Star Wars once said that death is a meal best served lukewarm, but I think that
I really think with this new soft death that we should have had that new EVA model. I think this would have gone perfectly with the soft death, because not being able to use your hands properly when your ship is blown up, it just makes EVAing through your ship in space when it's blown up very difficult, but also very hilarious.
death in Star Citizen is a meal best served Luke soft. I figure if one SCU container can hold 4 grabbable boxes, then this 2 SCU container should be able to fit 8 boxes of maize and maize adjacent product, hopefully reducing the logistical effort of achieving our goal.
Let's give them a round of applause.
We're back in another Drake Interplanetary Corsair now, and as you know, all good ships have a name, so I decided to call this one Like a Glove. All we need to do now is get our body and gear back, and we can get this absolute show back on the Silk Road. I guess my corpse's ability to stream persistently post-hard death was beyond its entityness. Without a tractor beam, my 2 SEU cargo container is completely useless. Not to worry, handsome viewers, here on Voidy Vids, we take 1 step forwards and then 4 upwards while taking 3 steps back somehow. But hopefully we'll find a multi-tool inside Security Post Jumptown. We've made many friends over the last year on Voidy Vids who usually tend to be Australian for some reason.
Where you from, bro?
Australia, bro. Where are you?
Nice, man. I'm from South Africa.
Oh, hey, man.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, hello.
Yeah, mate.
Do you guys know where a hospital bed is? I'm seriously up.
Yeah, BWD, come to me. Who's needs? See that building where I'm aiming at? Yeah, that's the medical. Yeah, go up to the roof.
Thank you so much, bro.
They've been with us through some pretty sticky situations, and the organic nature of interacting with other players with voice over IP truly lends itself to stunning emergent gameplay that is beautifully unique to Star Citizen. It really is a glimmer of hope in the dark and depressing landscape of the gaming industry as it exists today.
Are you friendly, bro?
No, I'm friendly of anybody.
However, today is not that day. And with that, we can finally get back to work, and we unfortunately discover that it's not possible to place maize and maize adjacent product into our 2 SEU container. Man, how disappointing. In a move of tactical genius, I decided to place boxes and the corpses of my enemies at the openings of the bandit barriers. Hot damn, who knew that Voidy Vids would continue into 2023 and remain a source of such excellent general but admittedly useless knowledge. I'm beginning to think that Security Post Jumptown might not be the Han Soloable experience that vibes well with my Chewie.
Oh no! Oh no! I hate when that happens.
Oh well, never mind. Haha, just kidding once again. What comedic genius. Like I said before, I'm not stopping until we sell some maze and maze adjacent product. This surely has to be it. This will be the run that succeeds, and I'll finally experience firsthand how much Space Bank a full haul of evidence locker contraband will increase our fake space money bank accounts by.
Oh,
Chris
that
Roberts,
happens.
why are you so intent on preventing me from getting hold of my prize? Why do you insist that I not sell this holiest of maze? Why do you prevent me so from achieving my goals of succeeding in literally any endeavor I embark on in our ludicrous space game? Oh cool, I'm free now, never mind. It quickly becomes apparent after all this pain, death, suffering, and moving all 17 dispensed boxes of adult space fun time plus any collateral is a bit of a logistical nightmare, furthering the idea that Security Post Jumptown is an event best experienced with a dependable crew of Star Citizen friends. Do you know who else is a dependable crew of Star Citizen friends? These guys from the Info Runners. You probably already know who they are, but just
until he had mentioned this, I had no idea who the Info Runners were. I had no idea.
in case by some freak chance accident of the YouTube algorithm, you somehow stumbled upon my videos and haven't experienced Execute Algrid and the rest of the Inforunners team, then definitely check them out, link in the description. Especially if you're into S-tier Star Citizen theory crafting, logical fleet management, and genuinely thoughtful long-format Star Citizen discussions. It's moments like these when I seriously wish I had one of those fancy Logitech mice where you can apparently unlock the scroll wheel with the press of a button and flick it with little to no resistance so it continues to spin and scroll. It would make wrangling maze so much easier, as, to my wife's dismay, my middle finger is literally about to fall off. Logitech CEO Bracken P. Darrell, this channel is destined for greatness and lacks a sponsor. Just think of all the Star Citizen maze wranglers who would totally get one of those mice if it saved their Digitus Medius from severe strain. I googled Logitech while editing this video, and the first result said that sales are down. I'm open to negotiations. By the grace of Chris Roberts, it's finally over. Our final inventory is 12 boxes of various intergalactic colorful space puff, 3 red boxes of what I assume are black market human or extraterrestrial organs, and 2 gallons of space milk. I cannot wait to sell this haul. It really has been a ridiculous space adventure. I just need to shake these incoming missiles by deploying a few decoy flares, and we can chalk this one up as another successful Voidy Vids adventure.
Also, Logitech, I have a lot of your products as well. If you are open to sponsoring a smaller channel, you know, I'm not a big time streamer, but if you will sponsor me, I will put your logo in the corner of one of my videos, so that people know that I'm getting some Logitech products. I am open to that.
Oh well, never mind.
That's a missile cheese.
A huge
right there.
thank you to all the channel Patreons for their support. It really does mean the world to me. If you're thinking of pledging to this ludicrous space game, then use one of the referral codes on screen now for a free 5,000 starting credits. Check the links in the description if you're interested in supporting the channel beyond a like and a subscribe. It really helps me to continue producing these videos. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you around the verse. Cheers.
He's trying to kill me, he's following me, what the is wrong with him?
Yeah, that's right gamers, I am back with another CSGO video. If you are new here, all you need to know is that I'm Script Kid and I have created a software that looks like a real cheat software, but when a real cheater tries to use it, it backfires on them.
Oh, so he goes after the cheaters
by making them do stuff like dropping their weapons in certain situations or even shooting their own teammates and much more. And the best part is it sends me a POV replay of the cheers match so we can watch it happen to them. I have already explained how it works in detail in my previous videos, so if you want to know more about the fake cheat and how I even get the cheaters to download it in the first place, I recommend you go check out those videos. Now let's get on with the video.
Oh, this is
Can we
gonna be
take
great.
a moment to just appreciate that I spent almost $50 on this fire transition. And you know I'm gonna use this bad boy throughout the entire video and make it worth every penny. Before I show you the amazing footage of cheaters getting wrecked, I want to say a thank you to Skinport for sponsoring this video.
Okay, we don't need to see all this.
Please. That was a joke. Don't use your mom's credit card. Use your dad's. Please use the link in the description.
Okay, let's get into the video.
And now the moment you have all been waiting for, the first punishment. Whenever the cheater tries to walk through this hole in the wall on Mirage, they can't. Guys, I have never seen one of my punishment cause this much confusion before. And most of them refused to give up trying, and try they did.
Oh wow, that's hilarious. Somebody else went through it, he's still trying.
Something happened. Something I knew was impossible, but it happened anyway.
Wait, what? After seeing this in the replay and checking my code, I realized there was a huge flaw in this punishment. Whenever the cheater reached the middle of the hole, it would force them to walk backwards for 1 second. So if they were already walking backwards, it would just continue backwards. Thankfully, only a few cheaters figured it out. But one guy that did not figure this out was this guy. And this guy fought the hole and lost.
You never fight the hole.
When I said he fought the hole and lost, I meant literally. Whenever the cheater is near a Molotov fire, he is forced to jump towards it.
That's hilarious. That's good.
To not make it too
there's nothing better than seeing cheaters get exactly what they deserve in games.
Obvious, the cheater gets blinded by a fake flashbang effect just as this one activates. Did you notice something off about this flash effect? This is so stupid. The fake flash is created by changing their crosshair to be white and so big that it covers their whole screen. And then changing its transparency really fast along with the flashbang detonation sound. They are literally getting flashed by their own crosshair.
That's
Anyways,
funny.
I'm getting off track. Let's look at the next punishment. Whenever the cheater tries to
Ken,
throw a
what's going on?
flashbang or a
We're
smoke,
reacting
it
to some
will just
internet
drop it
stuff.
instead.
Aww.
For
Oh, he can't
grenades
throw
and
his grenades.
molotovs, I decided to be a bit more insidious and made the cheater aim lock onto any nearby teammate just as he's throwing.
Oh, it's funny. This is so good. That's what you cheaters get.
A while ago, I made a poll and asked you guys what punishments from my previous videos you wanted to see more of. And of course, you sadistic f***ers wanted to see more of Blood Brothers. Blood Brothers is the punishment that makes the cheater attack his teammates. When holding a gun, it shoots whenever a teammate comes into the crosshair. And when holding the knife, it stabs whenever a teammate is close enough. In one of the matches, a kid
This is
completely
good.
loses it after accidentally being attacked by the cheater.
You f***ing piece of f***ing kid.
That's up.
He's trying to kill me. What the f*** is wrong with him?
Dude, whose kid is this? They got a foul ass mouth. one thing that he should make it do to the cheaters is he should make it to where it's like an instant headshot kill. Can he do that? He should make one of these for Star Citizen.
He just killed me. What the f?
He felt the disturbance and chaos.
You're a piece of you piece of shit. Bro, you kill your teammate. You're so idiot.
Come on, jump.
He's trying to kill me. He's following me. What the f is wrong with him?
This next cheater could not
so
get
good.
over the fact that he kept dropping his utility. And for some reason, the punishment that was supposed to throw grenades and molotovs at nearby teammates did not work properly, causing even more confusion. But that did not stop his teammates from enjoying the show.
Давай, дай, показывай мастерство. 250 граната. Давай.
This is hilarious.
Давай.
He jumped into the fire. That boy flying.
Planta, caralho. Ah, velho. Ah, velho, mano. Planta, velho. Contra o laranja, contra o laranja. Dropa. Não. Ah, mano. Pega aí, mano. Marca molotov no chão e morre. Mata no molotov aí, que vai fazer.
I love seeing cheaters get exactly what they deserve. Hilarious. In the leg. Oh, in the back of the knee. That must hurt. In the back of the head. Anyone remember the days when Steam was crap? Yeah, this is good right here, man. This is perfect.
Counter-terrorists win.
What he should also make it do, another good punishment would be like if he's in a fight with like another like opposition guy where his guns don't work. So it just like it makes the game think that he's out of ammo. Every time he tries to lock onto like an enemy target, he just can't shoot him. That'd be great too. Into the fire. Here we go. Jakar.
Good job.
He should take some things from Star Citizen and make it to where, like, if he throws a grenade, or it just comes back to you and blows up in your hand. This is so good, Benj. Thank you for this video. I appreciate that.
Guys, did you know that every time you press the like button under the video, a cheater gets punished? You should try it right now. Share this video with your friends and please comment down below what game or punishment you want to see next. This is the end of the video, guys. So thank you for watching and I will see you next time. Bye bye.
I'll leave a like on this video. I like that one. It's good.
Oh, no.
Alright, guys. So with that being said, let's go ahead and close that out. And let's hop into the PTU, shall we? Yeah, that is gold. That's rich right there. I love it. Yes, purgatory time. Although I will say it's been getting better. It's like 40 right now. Yeah, I think it was like 40 degrees here this morning. Which is odd for San Diego. It's never really this cold. Especially like mid-January. It starts to kind of like warm up a little bit, but it's been cold. It's been cold a lot lately. Oh, my game's not showing up. Hold on. OBS, there you go. Let's say, come on now, OBS. Yeah, it does. It really does. We should try to find cheaters in Star Citizen and punish them too. Like actual cheaters. Yeah, getting better at a first-person shooter is like actually not that hard. It really isn't. Especially if like the gunplay and like all that stuff is really good. I don't think it's incredibly difficult to get good at a game like that, you know? Oh, my game capture window's like all like messed up. Hold on. What's going on with this? There you go, that's better. Oh yeah, I forgot I broke my leg the other day. Oh, when I jumped out of I ejected from Winter's ship, his Scorpius. Yeah, I broke my leg. Battlefield's starting to look pretty good again. I might get back on that game when they bring the classes back. Oh, is there? Dude, I'm actually getting good frames in Grim Hex while streaming. Stack these up nicely and knock these things over. Get out of my way. I don't have enough speed to knock these things over. There we go. Be a little destructive today. That carpal tunnel shit is no joke. That shit hurts. Oh, that's no good. You meant to go buy fucking drinks again. But it's all good because I can run now. What? My injury came back. What the hell? Oh, that's just, it's just bugged. I can still run. We good. It is Grim Hex, so you don't get healed all the way. Yeah, but you gotta be careful, man. I'd say MF debug again? No.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Oh! Well, that happened. Elevator strikes again. At least my leg should be healed this time. Gonna have a mod war.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
To be fair, I wasn't wearing a helmet.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Again? Oh. Am I outside? I just want to leave Grim Hex. I hope no one opens his hangar as I'm floating over it. No, they're hating on me today. Grimhex is the death trap. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fly this way.
You are clear to launch.
Yeah, I'm not coming back here. Set my bed somewhere else, cause yeah, Grimhex ain't doing it for me no more. Let's go to my favorite spot, Crew L1. we jump? This thing has crazy acceleration now. This shit is wild. Y'all see how fast this thing is?
Thank you, and please visit again. Please proceed to assigned landing bay. Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Let's talk about the elevators work here. I was afraid they wouldn't work. hangar I'm on. Might be on hangar 2, I think. Nope. Hangar 1. All right. I really want to check out that new river on Microtech, so haven't done that yet.
You are. Thank you, and please visit again.
I wish in this game you could pee. I would just pee out here in the quantum. Peeing at the speed of light. Another cool thing is the ship manufacturers having like lore on certain planets. You know how like Crusader is like on obviously Crusader, and they have like a lore there. You know, I feel like Drake and like some of the other ones can have like some lore on like Hurston, and other manufacturers can have lore on like Origin could have like a deep lore into Microtech, because you know Microtech's like more luxurious. You know, Anvil could have lore into ArtCorp, you know what I'm saying? I just think things like that would help build the game. And then, like, you can go to those places and they have, like, bigger showrooms so you can get in the ships. Or they're like mini expos. They don't have, like, every ship on display, but you can go there, you can see ships. You know? You can get, like, that new ship buying experience instead of just having to interact with the terminal. But before they do all that, I would like them to finish, you know, their core tech stuff. Alright, maybe I should Google how to find this freaking river, because I even like in 3.17 I've never been in the river before. I definitely want to find it now, because I feel like I haven't done like much exploring in this game. I feel like I could get on here and I kind of do the same things over and over again. So I want to spice it up for you guys. I don't know how spicy, you know, flying in quantum travel is forever and ever, but we'll see. From New Babbage, turn to heading 205. Quantum jump to Microtech Data Center. ET, E2Q, NSGY. Stop quantum. Travel 900 kilometers. River is underneath in the dry area surrounded by snow. Okay, so that shouldn't be too hard to find. What do you guys got planned for the weekend? I'm probably gonna be here with you guys all weekend long, hanging out. Hopefully my legs good tomorrow so I can go to the gym. It feels better today. I thought my leg would be very, very sore today, but it's not nearly as sore as it was. gonna chill as much as possible and procrastinate. Sounds like a plan. So I gotta shut it off at 900.
Quantum drive is now on. Your systems are offline. Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft.
says the river's underneath a dry patch surrounded by snow. Maybe I came too far. Maybe I was supposed to stop the quantum travel at 900 meters. Alright, let me go back to Microtech. I might do this shit wrong. Benj, when are you going to be back on Star Citizen? That'll be good. Be nice to have you back on there. God damn it, stop it quick enough. I was trying to find this river, but I kind of give up. I give up on finding that river. Fuck that river, bro. I don't have the patience. How do I have a major torque imbalance? I'm doing nothing.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
What are you doing, ship? Go here.
Quantum drive is now on.
Nope. I just been really just trying to find that river. Didn't find it. The quantum travel wouldn't stop in time, and I don't feel like messing around with that right now.
Quantum fuel is at 75%.
Pretty much. I really want to test out this thing's speed. We'll see. Maybe I'll fight some players and die. Oh, my knees. My right leg's hurting a little bit. I did some sparring yesterday at the gym, and I got kicked in the leg a lot. We're working on some different leg kicking techniques, and we weren't wearing shin pads. Yeah, but sometimes you gotta take the shin guards off, and sometimes you just need to take low kicks. That way you know what it feels like. You know, it's been a while since I've actually been kicked in the leg, like actually kicked in the leg, and you need to feel that sometimes. So it's just part of the body hardening process. Yeah, American kickboxers, they don't really kick legs. It's like waist up.
Quantum drive is now off.
Let's see how the Cuddy does with this mission.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Look how fast this thing is now. That acceleration though. One should be right here in front of me. Oh, that's a monitor. Don't worry about that just quite yet. But we do have 48 size 1 missiles. Somebody got ballistics on me. Who are you? Ow, stop that.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Yeah, you gotta make the body strong. You can't be out here being all weak and stuff. You know, you need to be able to at least absorb some type of damage, but and it's like one of the things, like I can tell like when someone's been doing body hardening, when someone's been doing when someone's actually like taken leg kicks before versus someone who hasn't. Like you can tell right away because like once they really get kicked in the leg, they're like, oh shit, and you're just like, yeah, this ain't what you thought. There. There. And there should be one over here. Lock on. Screw you then.
Congratulations. Tablet is destroyed. Contact.
Don't be alarmed, but I may have just shot a miss at you.
That should have killed it. Be dead, sir.
Congratulations. Tablet is destroyed. Contact.
Think you can handle this?
Broke my focus for a second and I messed up my approach.
Congratulations. Tablet is destroyed. Contact.
You enjoy that?
But I had some for you to enjoy. Pre-turn.
Anyone else seeing spots? Or is that just head trauma?
Contact. Contact.
Switch my pit for me, god damn it. Oh my god, switch pips. This is gonna be annoying, alright. What the fuck just happened? Dude. Are you serious right now? What did I hit? Or what hit me? Wow. Hold on, I need to watch that back. I have full shields. Oh, I'm watching it back. I wonder if I got hit by a missile and didn't even know it. Yeah, I have no idea what I got hit by. There was no one else around me on radar. I just randomly turned and exploded. Soft death was cool though.
Attention. As of now, Lab 2 is off limits to all staff until further notice. No one go into Lab 2.
I know. I do need to make some salt deliveries. I haven't mined enough salt in a while. It's been over a month. Feels like.
Why should healthcare be a hassle?
We've been pretty much exclusively playing PTU.
Choose convenience. Choose Kelto RX.
Alright, it seems like there's not really much going on in the PT right now. If for some reason Jumptown comes back tonight, we'll probably get back on and do that. But for now, I'm going to call this a stream, guys. I appreciate everybody watching. And until next time, take care of yourself. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you in the next stream. Peace.